time. They've always been very good defensively, but but also very explosive offensively. I know they've had to replace a lot of guys from that team last year, but they, at least on paper and what little I've seen, they seem almost just as explosive offensively as they have been. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, they're a real good offense. The quarterback's getting better, more experience every single week. He's starting to run that offense, really, really well. They have explosive running backs, explosive wide receivers. Their old line's very physical. Their offense is very good right now.
When you look at the quarterbacks from Dalton to Paha this year, I know Dalton was certainly a run threat, obviously very experienced starting for 4 years, but how would you compare those two? And is TCU much different this year with Paha as compared to what you saw the last 4 years when Dalton ran the show?
Well, no, probably not.
Really?
I mean, they're doing a lot of the same things. Dalton was a very good runner. And so with that being said, they still have very explosive running backs, a great line. I don't see a lot of difference. They're putting up a lot of points, and I don't know what you say about it. They're just still very, very good offense.
Right. They, a lot like you guys do on offense. They rotate 3 or 4 running backs, and I think if they got 4 backs, maybe with 300-400 yards apiece. Is it much more about you don't really worry about who's in there? They do a lot of the same things, no matter who's in there. Do they?
It's their scheme. It doesn't matter which guy they put in.
Okay.
It's just their scheme.
Gotcha. I know, Marty, you've been talking going back into the spring where you wanted to eliminate a lot of the big plays from the defense, hitting big plays. I know they hit some big plays against San Diego State, and, it was addressed, but overall, at least as you've analyzed the first 7 games, are you pleased with the has this defense eliminated a lot of those big plays that I know played you last year? Is it where you'd like it to be or not as good, or how would you kind of assess that at this point?
We have not eliminated enough big plays, and that's, kind of an Achilles heel. It's hurting us, and, it's something that we have to get better. It just, it's not a scheme thing. You got to do what you're supposed to do, and it shouldn't be an issue.
Right. Is it better than last year, or is it kind of on par, or do you even really compare? Can you compare?
I don't compare anymore. I just know that we need to fix it.
Right.
And we're giving up too many big plays.
Gotcha. And then imagine that's got to be, I'm sure it's a concern every week, but with that explosive offense that TCU has and a lot of the speed, is that
it's
a big concern
every week? You just said, those are the things you go in every week and you say you can't give up big plays. And when you do, you see how bad it hurts you.
Right.
And it's simple things, as far as fit your gap right, or don't put your eyes in the backfield, those kind of things. And it's not the same guy all the time. That's the hard part. It changes. Everybody's taking their turn, and those are the things that we know we have to fix. We've got to coach like crazy, and then we've got to respond.
Gotcha. Look, I know weather may turn. You have no control of that. Would that be a possible help if it's a little snowy, a little adverse? Would that potentially be a benefit for your defense on Saturday? Or
we're both going to play in it, so you know what? It is what it is.
Gotcha. All right, Marty.